Steph, man. Once a Nick, always a Nick barbecue tonight. 50 legends brought back. Saw you was in the front, man. The jackets was looking clean. You had the fresh black camellos on. Talk about it, man. Talk about it.
It was dope, man. I mean, they really know what they're doing. They know how to do it. You know, it's New York, and everyone knows that being in New York is legendary. You know, it's good, it's bad, and then there's great. Frazier, he knows what it feels like.
Clyde, yeah.
You know what I'm
Clyde.
saying? The Glide, he knows. You know what I'm saying? And Monroe, they know.
Yeah.
So they got the glow always. And I think for us to be recognized as part of the cloth of the city, part of the cloth of the Knicks, I think being recognized in that manner, it was it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing to see, to be amongst so many different legendary hoopers. And when you see them, they recognize you just like you recognize them.
Mm.
So the love is mutual. It's unconditional right from the beginning. So that's pretty dope that we have that type of energy that's shared amongst players who play for the New York Knicks.
Yeah, no question. And I think it's a great touch by the organization. It keeps getting better. I think it's going to continue to evolve. I feel like, I mean, listen, the fences have not been mended, but I feel like this is trending towards an Oak reunion at some point. I feel like the storyline, it's a story, Al. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's the
Oh, hell yeah, man.
it's a
that'll be the
build-up.
biggest story. That'll be the biggest story in God in history.
It's trending that way. Maybe it might be 2030, 2030, whatever it is. Whatever it is, it's trending that way, man. But, the one thing I'll say about it, why I always rock with it, is that, like, when you look at all the guys that's involved in it, oh, we lost Steph. Okay.
No, I'm here.
Oh, all right. Hang on. Here we go. Back at it. Okay, we got Steph. Yeah, I was going to say the one thing about it is that, whether you were drafted, whether you were traded, whether you signed as a free agent, the reason why the fans rock with it is because all the players, they gave you hope. You know what I'm saying now? Like, you always hopeful, like, like, I remember exactly where I was at when we traded for Steph. Remember exactly where I was at, the blockbuster trade. Like, when we signed so-and-so, when we traded for Melo, when we signed Stat. Like, all those guys, when they brought in all those guys, like, they gave you hope. That is why we watched night in and night out. Even during the tough times. It didn't matter. Because you always felt like, all right, next game, we're going to be all right. We in this point right now.
Hell yeah, man.
We in this point right now with the new cast of characters.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
We in this point right now with guys that we know that can get us out of this space that we're in right now, which is why we're able to speak and talk and critique and give advice and give ideas and what we should and what we shouldn't do. That's why we feel the way how we feel. I couldn't even go out after the game. I was gonna go out with all of the. I was like,
Yeah, you was sick.
Yo, you saw it with
I was
everybody, man.
sick.
Everybody was looking down,
I
man.
just walked out. I was done tight. I was so tight. I was so tight. And then some dudes that don't really come to the games a lot.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh man, like this is a different feeling over here. I was like, this is different.
Yeah. This ain't the holiday party. Like this is a regular season. This game number 42 for you at the Garden. Did we lose it again? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Al. You said
when you see Melo, JR, Felton, and all those guys standing up, like, you saw all of their faces, like, damn, man, we really lost this one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, with the crowd, the camera guy did show up at the end. I was like, damn, man.
I couldn't hear you. You said what happened?
At the end of the game, like on the broadcast, they showed Melo, JR, I think Felton standing up, and you just see their faces like,
Patrick,
damn,
was
they're
tight,
like,
man.
we really lost that one, man.
Everybody felt it like they was playing. They felt it like they were playing, man.
Yo, I was.
Melo looked tight, man. Melo looked like he just played, man. He was like, yeah, how we lose this one?
I was
tight.
Man.
Tight.
I was like, the dude was like, when we was going into the game, I said, he was like, how you doing? I said, I'm doing good. I said, everything is going really good. The only thing that gotta happen is they gotta win. I said they win. The night is beautiful.
Weekend beautiful.
But it's okay though.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's all right. But we're fans. Come on, man. Be fans of all of these kids. We love them. We support them.
Now that Steph is gone, let's go in on this once a Nick, always a Nick barbecue.
I was wondering when this was going to happen.
Now that our company is left, let's talk about how we really feel. Listen, like I told him, I thought it was a fantastic ceremony. I was clapping in my den now watching this. I was clapping for just about everybody. And then the clapping stopped and the record stopped. Like how the DJ stopped, the random person walks into the room, the record stops spinning. Mm-hmm. I mean, who did it stop for you for when you're looking at these guys? Was it Roger Mason Jr.? Was it? When they brought in Roger Mason Jr., I said, huh?
Yeah, man.
How did his invitation get put in the mail?
Bro, the who was in charge of inviting people, man?
Who put the Michael Sweetney invitation in the envelope and in the mail?
I was like, really? I was like, that was like
I said, wait a second.
We talk about dud draft picks. That was like the dud of dud draft picks, like the OG of dud draft picks.
Bro, listen, my man texted me. He said, bro, what is Eddie Curry doing there? I said, listen, man.
Yo.
E-City, I was rocking with E-City when he was there. He was an all-star playing like that. He wasn't an all-star, but he was playing well for a little second.
That's NBA champion Eddie Curry for you.
Whoa, I saw Roger Mason Jr. I said, I know that's not who I think it is. That big boy me. I had to get the glasses out. I haven't rocked the glasses man long.
Bro, the Eddie Curry, I was like, first of all, the man won a ring with the Miami Heat by being on the bench. We really doing this now?
I said, damn. I said, who's next? Is Marty Collins coming out? Is Marty Collins coming through the tunnel? Were we going to have Jonathan Bender? Is Jonathan Bender coming through? He had more buckets than Roger Mason. I'm surprised they didn't put Jared Jeffries in a jacket.
I was going to say Jared Jeffries walked out there.
I said, Lord, what happened with the invitations, man? Who was in charge of this?
No Jeremy Lin, though? Come on, man. No Jay Lin.
Who sent out the invites? An intern? My man just went through the database and just hit send all. See who comes.
You know what it really says, CP?
Yeah.
Really tells you how dark that Knicks history is.
Boy, them dark ages was dark, wasn't they? Them dark ages was dark. But it was good to see a lot of like Kurt Thomas. Like, that's my guy, man. Kurt Thomas, Zebo. That was an awesome, amazing. John Wiles is always good to see John. He's always around. Junkyard Dog's always around. Gerald Wilkins, he's always around. How about Herb? Herb Williams, huh?
Bob McAdoo.
I mean, Herb gave us everything. He played. He coached. He interim coached like 100 times. They like, yo, Herb, we got to get rid of this guy. You up next. Herb says, hey, okay, what we got? Where we at? Give me the clipboard. Herb said, just give me the clipboard. I don't know, whatever system, just give me the clipboard. Spreewell. Oh, they had Mason's wife there. Beautiful, beautiful. Loved it. I was touched by that. They had the Pearl's wife was there, touched by that. That was beautiful, man. Michael Ray Richardson, I think it was his daughter or his wife, daughter. Beautiful, very touching. I love the jacket. Bill Bradley. How about the old guard?
Oh, the jackets were fire, man. I want one of those jackets. That they did extremely well, and I like the embroidery on the sleeves too. I thought that was a fine touch.
Yeah. How about when Ronaldo Baldwin pulled up? Were you with the invitation or not? Keep it real. Keep it real. I clapped. I liked Ronaldo Baldwin coming back. He was our draft pick. Alex, don't hate.
I'm not hating.
Ex-wife, I'm just like, I clap with Ronaldo Baldwin, bro.
But when I see Ronaldo Baldwin, I'm just like, damn, this. Once again, dark times, man. Look, man, you know how like you walk down the street, you're like, oh, there's people like you just don't want to see because this reminds you of that part of your life.
Yeah.
Look, man, shout out to you, Ronaldo, but like, damn, man, when I have
Ronaldo, BD. I mean, BD's my guy. I rock with BD.
Baron Davis, that was another sad one,
BD
man.
was like,
damn. It was like he came here for a cup of coffee too. Like,
yeah.
Like what's crazy about Baron Davis is like we legitimately, we needed a point guard. I was like, yo, you okay, man? I know you got some back issues, but you okay to run point, man?
Nah,
you okay?
Bro. The Roger Mason one, that was when, like, we were going well because, look, they went alphabetical order. So they started with Carmelo, perfect start off. Got the ovation. Yeah. Carmelo got a great ovation. Ewing, all the favorites you would know. Houston, LJ, all got good ones. Danilo got a good one. So, they're going alphabetical order, and it's like Roger Mason Jr.
How about Kenny Skywalker, man?
That was cool. You know, Kenny came back with the dreads. I like that.
I was like, for a minute, I was like, my man's living life.
Yeah. Meta.
He's like on that, what was he? He's like on that, why can't I remember the running back? Man, running back for Miami
Ricky
Dolphins.
Williams.
Ricky Williams. He was like on his Ricky Williams vibe. I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
It was not a...
Oh, Danilo. Danilo was a good touch. I like Danilo bringing him back.
Yep.
Love Zebo bringing him back. Definitely. You know, Jamal would have been great. Nate, great to see Nate. He's healthy. Shump. You know, I caught a flashback in a bad memory because they brought in Shump and JR. They're back to back. And I'm just looking at them two guys like, again, the flashbacks, like, bro, like we gave them up for nothing and they went on to win a ring.
Nothing, man.
Good for them. Great for them. But it was like, just for me, I was like, yo, man, these were our young players, man.
Yeah.
I caught a bad flashback, bro.
That was a fun team too. That 12-13 team.
Yeah,
we know we know it was a flash in the pan, but like seeing Novak there as well with JR, Melo, that was a good one, man.
Yeah,
that was good. How about Nate? Seeing Nate?
Great to see Nate. That he recovered and all of that. Yep. It was great to see Nate. Analog says no Oakley painful. I think this is the lead up.
Is that the year we win the championship once Oak returns? Is
Probably.
That it? Is that the missing key?
Probably. What else was funny in this one? I'm trying to think. We said, huh? Michael Sweetney. How did his invitation get put in the mail? And listen,
you want to come to
I know he went through some tough times and all of that. You know, it's not no disrespect to the guy. It's just the thought of the player. You know what I mean? Not the guy, the player. It's just funny. What else? I can only assume, like, people were asking, like, certain people, I can only assume that they were busy. Like Bernard. You know, Bernard's at every Knick event. He's Mr. Community Affairs. So if Bernard's not there, there's a reason. D. Lee, I think that's another one. He's when he's around, he definitely does a lot of stuff for the organization. So I can only assume that he wasn't available. Jamal Crawford, same thing.
Yeah, Jamal Crawford.
People are asking, you know me, you know I need Harper there. Dallas played at home tonight. He usually does the home games for Dallas's network, and then they have Devin Harris will do the away games. So I'm assuming that he was doing the game because Harper's dying to get back. He's dying to get back there.
I know you were asking for Jerome James. Where was he tonight?
I mean, they were certainly trending that way. Yeah. Once you pull up with Michael Sweetney, all bets, everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. So, hey, he might come next year. He might be the crop for next year. You know what I mean?
Man. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Go ahead.
It could be everybody.
I mean, once you bring Sweetney and Roger Mason Jr. in here.
Yeah, the bar was set here, and now it's just dropped.
I thought we were applying some standards to this thing. You know what I'm saying? I always thought once a Knick barbecue, there's a little qualification you got to meet.